Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So today I'm opening up Star Wars Return of the Jedi, the retro collection, Princess Leia Organa Boushh. Really excited about this. As I've mentioned on many occasions, Star Wars the retro collection is my it would be the Star Wars action figure line that I would choose if I had to choose out of the Black Series Vintage Collection and the retro. The retro would win every time because it's got so much nostalgia value. And I've got to say that this particular wave, the Return of the Jedi wave, I mean, it's completely brought me back because it was the Return of the Jedi card backs. That was what I first started buying. Star Wars was, well, I call it Star Wars. A New Hope was the first film that I saw. The second film I saw was Return of the Jedi, and I saw that in the cinema in Waltham Cross, in Hertfordshire, Broxbourne, and it just blew me away. It absolutely blew me away. And then I had a handful of figures that I'd saved up for, and then Tesco's had a massive sale in the 80s, and my parents bought me loads of Star Wars stuff that I didn't dream of owning for Christmas, and I was able to pick up figures for like 69p each from Tesco's. I never actually had. I mean, I didn't really want Princess Leia, so I never actually had this figure as a kid because I wasn't that fussed by it. Also, my cousin had it. So my cousin had it, so we'd play with our figures together. I'd go to his house, he'd come to my house. And so we kind of shared our figures. I mean, we even bought Slave 1 together out of our pocket money. That was £4 in Tesco's in Seven Sisters. And I've still got it. So he owns half of it. But yeah, we used to play with our figures together. So he had Leia Organa. I think the only Princess Leia figure I had was the Endor Leia, which I loved. But I mean, I have got this figure now from the original line, but it's not a figure that I actually personally owned or opened. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. One of the things that I was disappointed about was that the cards, they're still that flimsy cardboard, which is disappointing. I mean, I think that's a bit disrespectful, if I'm honest. I think Hasbro, you know, as I've mentioned before, I cancelled all my pre-orders, like my Endor bunker and my Scout Walker or my ATST. You know, so you know, I'm disillusioned with Hasbro at the moment, but I couldn't cancel my retro collection because I absolutely love it. So I ordered. If you saw my pickups video, I ordered a set from Star Action Figures. Came in perfect condition, and also a set from Zavvi. Now this one from Zavvi, for some reason the sticker, I've never seen this before. The sticker's not been stuck on properly, so it's all a bit kind of creased on there. So luckily this one is to open. The back's disappointing. There's nothing on there. I mean, there's the opportunity there. Just replicate the original. That's what they should do. But you know, it is what it is. The figure's not very straight in the packet, which again is disappointing. If you were buying this to display, she's a bit on the slant. But as I said, this is to open. So you know, there's no other way to open a retro 80s Star Wars figure. You've got to open it like it's Christmas 1984. Oh, and by the way, I love the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi logo. I think that's a lovely little touch in the corner there. So let's get this open. Yeah. Honestly, it feels great. It feels great. It feels absolutely great opening these. Proper 80s retro style. So there's her little helmet there. It looks absolutely fantastic. And there she is. And there she, yeah, it looks really decent. So I'm gonna get her out of the packet, and I'm gonna compare her to my original Kenner action figure from the 80s. So let's get her out of the packet. Right, so here's Princess Leia, Organa, Boushh, outside of the packet. So which one do you think is the original 80s version, and which one do you think is the retro collection version? So, I mean, there are some things that I noticed straight away. Right, so the retro, I mean, they do look good. They do look good. The retro collection is the one on the left. So let's have a look. So straight away, I noticed that she doesn't stand very well, because on the original there's a little bit. There's no articulation, obviously, but there's a little bend in the leg, whereas it's almost like the leg's too bent on this one, so it doesn't stand up very well. So that's disappointing. That is disappointing. Let's also look at the. I mean, the helmet looks great. The helmet looks spot on. But let's have a look at the actual face. So the face, I don't know. I suppose, I mean, it does look, they do look similar, but I would say that the 80s one looks better. The 80s one's got more definition, definitely. And I'd say that the paint application on the hair on the new version, her eyebrows were a little bit too close to her. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit picky. I'm being a bit picky, I think. All I can say is that the 80s one looks better. And also, there's more definition on the belt and on the ridges on her torso. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, right. So there's more definition, even on the hair. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. The 80s one is better, but it's not bad. That foot is just a little bit too dodgy. I wonder if I can do something with that. Maybe stick it in some hot water or something. Now let's look at the weapon. So here's your 80s one. Let's try and get that into focus. Here's your 80s one, nice and thick, job done, just like it should be, no issues at all. And then if we look at the one from the 21st century, do you know what, it's not bad. It feels lighter, feels a little bit more flimsy, but it's not bad. I think I'm being a bit harsh. It's not bad at all. It's obviously made of a different plastic, but do you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad. They've done a good job there. They've done a reasonable good job there. And as I said, the helmets. I mean, with the helmets, I think you'd have difficulty telling them apart. They look really good. They look really close, really close. I mean, the 80s one's got more definition, but they're not bad at all. They're quite close. So yeah. I mean, I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I I'm surprised they released, I mean, I love Princess Leia. I'm surprised they released this particular figure, because you can pick it up so cheap. Well, you can pick it up at a reasonable price if you want it complete. But just to buy the standard figure with the helmet and the weapon missing, what, £1, £2 I've seen it for. So I'm surprised they re-released this particular figure, but I love it. I love it. I want them to release them all. I think it's great. So, do you know what? I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 because purely because of this dodgy leg. But I reckon I might be able to fix that with a bit of boiling water. I think I can probably do something with that. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Really happy with it. So because of the dodgy leg, I'd give it 8 out of 10. It's, you know, it doesn't touch the 80s one, but I give it 8 out of 10. Really happy with it. So glad I picked it up. So glad I picked 2 up. one. I say 1 to display. 1 to display. 1 to play with. But then I've got loads of these Princess Leia Boushhes. I've got loads of them. But yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So 8 out of 10 for the figure. Not as good as the 80s one, but I absolutely love it. Highly recommended. Definitely pick these up if you get a chance to. That's the end of the video. I'm going to hopefully open up the rest of the retro collection wave. Still waiting for my second Luke Skywalker from Zavi. I've got no idea why that's been delayed. Everything else has turned up. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.